Hi, welcome back to Matter of Opinion. The first part of Matter of Opinion is brought to you by corn, nature's candy. All right, now, Ida, how many people do we have there as part of the audience so far?
6.
Thank you. Nice. An uninspired 6. Our first guest is independent candidate running for City Council in Ward 6, and his name is Roger Vervelle. He's right here. Hello, Roger.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you with us here.
I consider myself very lucky to be a guest on the show.
Because we've tricked you, obviously.
Well, you told me to come dressed, and I thought it was formal.
Yeah, thank you for parking cars for us earlier. That was really nice of you.
No problem.
Now, where were you? You said before you're a DJ, right?
That's correct.
Outside.
No, that's my profession.
That's what you do?
I co-own a DJ company, Black Tie Entertainment.
And you're doing something at the Sheraton tonight?
Yes, we're doing the Osler banquet for graduating UVM doctors, or something like that.
It's rather swanky, Roger.
Yes.
Now, in any case, this election is happening because Brownell needed to step out of his position in Ward 6, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Now, there's 3 of you guys running. There's a Democrat, Dave Curtis. There's a Republican, Tom Ryan, and there's yourself, who's the independent. Now, you said you had a debate on Channel 17 last week, right? And the 3 of you were there. And just in terms of the general sense that you get from the other 2 guys, where do you think that the most of the differences lie? Because I know you have a very different specialized approach of how you want to approach your position.
Well, it was definitely very clear that I won that debate handily. As anyone who watched it could have seen.
Roger, this is no place to be full of yourself. Just
all right. I was just taking your lead.
Okay.
Basically, David Curtis is a very liberal Democrat, and Tom Ryan is a very, you could say, conservative Republican. And what happens is this is going to be a very important position on the City Council because it's going to be a swing vote, basically. There will be a 13-member City Council. Right now there's 12 in Brownell's absence. And there are 6 progressive city councilors, so to speak, and 4 Democrats and 2 Republicans. So as the budget cuts come up in the following couple of months, the City Council will be determining from Brownell's budget what they're going to accept, and the fight will be pretty big, and the swing vote will be important on what programs win out and which ones don't.
Now, is this the first time you've ever run for a council position?
First time for a council position. If you're familiar, I ran for the mayor's office in the previous election.
You ran for mayor before?
That's right.
Really? As an independent?
As an independent.
Really? You were, well, I'm not going to say you were squashed like a bug, but you obviously didn't.
Actually, I was very successful in that candidacy also. My goal in the candidacy was to bring out the issues and to basically make sure that Peter Clavell was not reelected.
Really? You were very anti-Clavell?
I think that the city needed a change, and after 12 years of progressive leadership that we needed to get a little bit more fiscally conservative and get basically back to the basics also, so to speak.
Now, how would you identify your own approach to this job? Do you think that you're more casual? Because may not. But do you think that you have a more of a
basically
younger insight?
I definitely feel like I have a lot of good ideas, which is sadly lacking on the City Council right now, and a fresh approach to solving problems.
How are they most stuck right now?
How are they most?
You said they're sadly lacking right now. What do they need?
What they need me.
They need you.
That's exactly what they need.
We all need you, Roger.
Well, that's why I'm here tonight. But I just can't spread myself much
You can rent
thinner.
Roger, and his rent a tuxedo.
Basically, I was born in Burlington, Vermont, lived here all my life. I'm a concerned citizen, and there are some long-term problems in the city, and I want to start now and help solve those. Basically, people love to sit back and complain and not do anything about it, so I decided to throw my hat in the ring and do something about it.
Good for you. We need more people that have the, I'm not going to say balls, but I'll say chutzpah, and to do it. Now,
You didn't say balls, Craig.
thanks, Mark. There's an echo in here. It's a really filthy echo, isn't there? So in any case, now, you have a show on Channel 17.
Yes, called Common Sense.
And it airs on Mondays live at like 6 p.m.?
7 to 8,
7 to 8
starting
p.m.
this Monday.
And there's another guy who does that with you.
Matt Gary, that's my partner in the DJ business, who is right now spinning records at the Osler banquet.
Are you using that show as a forum for your
It's basically, the show's been on for a couple of months. It is a type of a political watchdog type show for the city of Burlington and also Vermont.
No, I've seen the show and I've enjoyed it. It's because it's during the dinner hour, after the dinner hour. But in any case,
Could you keep your food down?
yeah, actually I did. It's nice. There's a little table. You guys are both sitting there. You guys don't touch each other. It's okay. And I think we have a phone call for you. You have a question? I guess maybe Ida's still screening them, so we'll check them on that. But you can call us at 658-5165 if any questions for Roger throughout this process. Now, are you going to give up the Channel 17 show and the DJ service if you... now, I know it's not a paying position. Is it a paying position? Is council person a paying position?
It's a
you get green stamps, but I don't think anything else.
$20 per meeting, and I think that's about it.
Really? And meetings happen how often?
Once every 2 weeks, but basically your duties include a lot of meetings, and you're going to be assigned to different committees, which will meet also. So you'll be meeting a few nights a week at least.
Now the election is this coming Tuesday, May 25th.
Make sure you
get out and vote in your ward there in Ward 6. And in any case, now it sounds like between you and your partner, you're doing everything you can. You mean you're appearing on shows and it'd be nice. I mean, I know Hillary Clinton really did a lot to try to establish Bill Clinton in the media and try to really promote him and almost work as a, I'm not going to say a campaign manager, but as a better, more aggressive half. And it seems as though that it's unfortunate you're not married, but if you can somehow get back together with someone who could further help you, then, baby, that you can use that person to help you there in the campaign. So what we've done is, I know you're from Burlington, and I know that you went to Rice High School and you went to grammar school around here too, and we've been actually able to contact an old childhood sweetheart of yours.
Wow.
And actually, and hopefully you crazy kids can get back together and she can help you on the campaign trail. So basically, do you remember this voice?
Oh, Roger, hi!
And here she is.
Hi, honey. Oh,
Cindy Swanson, otherwise known as Christy to you, and it's great that you guys can be reunited here. And now, Christy, tell us exactly what you remember from your childhood here with Roger.
Oh, well, Roger and I were childhood sweethearts. We met in first grade. He used to sell those sniff things, those magic marker snippets. He'd sell them in the cloakroom to the other kids for cookies.
You're always business-minded. That's wonderful.
So far, I'm so proud of you.
So do you think that you're going to be able to help him with this campaign? Because the election's narrowing in. It's going to be Tuesday.
I am going to stand by him every inch of the way. As a matter of fact, we have several meetings we have to be getting to, dear. So we're going to be going now. Thank you all.
Okay, well, you take Roger away, and it's really great to see you.
Nice
Well,
meeting
good luck with this election, and then we'll see you later. And Christy, you guys have a lot to talk about. Bye-bye, Roger. If you can dress like you're going to be on Love Connection, that's what we're going to do. All right. Okay. Now, in any case, we're going to a horrifying story. We're going to a horrifying story. That's all I have to say.